Hey guys, this is Matt with Thrive Off Grid. So I'm going to do a demo on the utility base model. Now this is a base model that is fully dressed. This has the wheel kit, the full automation controls, hopper agitator, grate agitator, the blower assembly, flare cup, and valve assembly, hose kit, and then the engine kit, along with the servo mixer valve for the air fuel mix. So this is pretty much a turnkey system with everything, but just in the base platform, just the base unit, you don't get any of the add-ons. It's just the gasifier only. So that's more for the do-it-yourself people that want to take on those challenges of creating their own agitators and creating their own automated system. You can buy timers on Amazon and eBay to control that stuff, so you really don't need all this. And if you're not opposed to manually running the machine, as long as you got your automation set up fairly decent, this is actually a pretty stable machine. It hardly even needs any intervention, but that added with it does make it more solid, and that's really the point of this, because I'm going to go to work and set you guys down. You can watch me work for a while after I have this up and running. Alright, so the 2020 model, this is a 2018 version design, so there are some slight changes, and that's because we're adding the more advanced automation system, and I'm adding a enclosure so that we could integrate the controls into it, make it more refined, along with adding those more advanced controls, because we're going to make this in the Works model. That'll have the same capability as the Flex power system. That'll have autonomous operation. So all those features are going to be built into this base unit. So even at the base level, you could technically build that into a Works model. And I'll be adding those things on as we go. Also, well, something real quick. Now, right now I have the full pricing on the website, but just so you know, if you wanted to place an order, it's only 30% down to place the order, and then we require another 30% when I'm actually building your unit, which I'm building one in there right now. And then once it's complete and ready to ship, and then that'll be when the remaining balance is due, and that'll be to cover your shipping costs and anything left over that wasn't required to manufacture the system. We can purchase at that time. So you can actually get into one of these pretty low costs for a down payment. I think the base model is only $3,500, so you're looking at maybe not even $1,500 for a down payment. And then yeah, the SE is $5,500, so you're looking at just under $2,000 down for that unit, and that's a turnkey unit with the enclosure and the integrated controls. Plus that has a bigger hopper too. This hopper will go about 2 hours running that generator under load. So anyway, I'm gonna get to running this. Oh yeah, I was where I was going is these ports here are actually changed on the new model. Your ignition port here is actually going to be relocated back here, and then your air intake is going to be down lower on the other side, and that'll be piped into a valve, and that's so that we can automate that. And then additionally, there will be another ignition port for a glow plug, so that you can so that we can add the advanced automation and auto start the machine, just like the Flex. This one here is more of a manual machine, but it is still automated for consistency. Alright, well, I guess we'll get to running it. We'll go over the controls real quick. This is the on-off button. This is your mode switch, engine starter, AFR manual control for the air mix, and then your O2 sensor DRO. Alright, so to fire the machine up, you turn it on. We're going to open the flare cup valve, and we'll hit the mode switch, and that goes into the ignition mode. And just remove the cap to the ignition port. Now we just wait for it to smoke. There's a little bit of smoke coming out. I might have to poke it down. Alright, so what I just did here is I switched the cap, so now it's the air intake port is now open, and I close this off. And the reason I do this is so that it's not a bias air input. We want it to go into the jet rings more evenly. If I just had it here, then it would feed in directly from that port, and then you'd have a hot side and a cold side. So it is lit. Okay, so now that we got a flare established, that means we can pretty much go into an engine run mode. Boy, my battery has, that's a brand new battery too. It's like 2 months old, if that, and it's bad. So that's why I got the truck here. But I think that thing's pulling the battery down, and I didn't want to have the truck running while I did this, but I'm hoping that that DRO has enough juice. But right now, normally it's just shows a flat line when it's not running, so I'm afraid it might not have enough battery, but I don't know, we'll proceed anyway. Alright, so to go into, that scares the crap out of me all the time too. So to go into engine run mode, we just hit that mode switch again. Alright, so that shuts the blower off. Now we just shut that valve off. Now I'm going to prime the engine. It's not changing. Alright, so you guys are going to have to bear with me here. I'm going to have to fire the truck up, put some juice into that battery. Otherwise I won't be able to get it into the auto mix mode. shut it down. So you see I just did that. Alright, so see how it's flatline? Now it's working. So I just went back in the blower, back in the engine run. So I'm going to hit this again. Now you see how it's blinking? When it's in the ignition mode it blinks faster. When it's in engine start it blinks a little bit slower. And now when I go into auto run mode it'll go solid. So we're up and running. I'm going to shut my truck off. Shut the door to try to dampen some of that noise. So as you can see, power's on in here. Probably should have showed you that before, but that, you know, you'll hear that generator get loaded anyway. So here's the project I'm working on. As you can see, this is the mid section of another unit, and I'm welding in all those tubes. So this is a good way to demo it, so I'll put it to work, and then you can see exactly what you can expect from one of these units. Really say a lathe is the only machine that can reproduce itself. I beg to differ. A gasifier pretty much the only machine that can reproduce itself. I'm just sitting here, I'm not worried about that thing stalling, I'm just working. Not too many machines can do this, just so you know. There's a lot of video guys building these machines, they show a pretty blue flare on cold startup, which pretty much all gasifiers will do. And then they show an engine running for 2 minutes, but what you don't see is repetitive video. I've got, I don't know how many videos I've got on my channel, but I've demonstrated this over and over and over and over again. Here I am again. You know, if you want a machine that runs solid, buy one of my machines. If you want to tinker with something, then buy somebody else's machine. But this is what my machines do. So, you know, I'm working with it. You know, it's not just a website with pictures of machines. You know, they actually do work. This is going to Denmark. Apparently the gremlin shut you guys off. So I'm on the other side. So I'm gonna finish this up, and then I guess we'll conclude the video. I'd like to do live feeds, but I can't do it with this Canon. And my cell phone is terrible. It's hardly viewable. Yeah, I'll get this finished up, and then show you how to shut it down. welding. You got your welder now, it should sound like you're ripping paper. I'm not sounding like that today. Because this is plasma cut. I don't know if I got that in the last part of the video. And I know the camera is on. Alright, so I want this thing cool. And we'll take it back there by that noisy thing. So this is the utility in action. This is what you can expect it to do. Good for about 3 kilowatts and about 5 kilowatts peak. Actually a little more because that machine will run that CNC machine. Go back over here. So we got a Harbor Freight plasma cutter down here. I'll have to do that in another video. But that machine will run the entire shop plus this plasma cutter, which is it's a big spike when that fires. It pulls like I can't remember what the rating was. I think it's near 8 kilowatts. 25 amps, 240 volt. So it's quite a bit. I'll have to do that in another video, I guess. But anyway, shut this thing down. And then you turn that off, place your ignition cap, that's it, it's shut down. So I'm going to conclude the video. Thanks for watching.